Hi, everyone. My name is Desalyn Johnson, and I'm an MS3 here at UAB, and I'm also Survey Report Lead for the ISA Committee. Today, I have Dr. Brook Hubner with me, and we're going to speak a little bit about STEP preparation in this new pass-fail environment. So it's good to see you, Dr. Hubner.
Great to see you too, Desalyn. Happy to be here.
All right. Well, I know this is on a lot of people's minds. It's been on my mind as well. And that's step one, going pass-fail. So a question I have for you is, how can students view whether it's the predictive models now? Can you speak to the predictive models and STEP preparation now?
Okay, so I think when students think about the predictive model, my guess is they think about both what's out there on social media, the Reddit predictors, as well as the one that we produce here as a school. Not crowdsourced information, but I'm going to focus primarily on the one that we do here as a school. So when we historically have prepared a predictive model, we give a score range that represents a 68% confidence interval. That means we can't account for 32% of the variation in scores because we know that individual preparation, mindset, all plays a part in how you do on test day. But historically, we have given a score range. So about a 20-point range. It's pretty broad. It's about a 16-point range, so plus or minus when you actually get your step one scores. Because step one's pass fail, we will not be reporting a predictive score range. We will be reporting to students a model that more predicts their likelihood to pass, or if you want to look at it from a scary sense, the predictive chance of not passing or failing. And we feel that that's the information that students really need. If you're in a range where you may not pass this exam, that's really crucial information. So we are changing our model, and that's based on the fact that our model includes past step scores. So it's based on how students do in our curriculum and how they actually perform on step. So it's very localized data. But when we no longer have 3-digit step scores, we won't be able to plug that piece of the data into the model. So we need to change to a pass-fail model. The other piece people think about when they think about kind of predictive modeling and what people plug into the Reddit predictors is percentages on UWorld and 3-digit scores on NBME or UWorld practice tests. NBME, is my understanding, NBME will not be reporting 3-digit scores anymore. So there won't be a 3-digit score to plug into the Reddit predictor or some of those other predictors that are floating around. We will know a range in relation to the passing percent, but that's about it.
Okay. And so that kind of answered my next question, and that's just speaking about how students can view how they may view their projected score differently now that it is pass-fail. So that was really helpful. And just another question I had is there a way for students to know, okay, I'm right at the cusp of passing, or I'm really above what the passing rate would be? Is there any way to give students an idea of where they land?
Yeah, that's an excellent question, and one that sort of creates, elevated worry in me a little bit, is because we have always based our advising on actionable data, and having those benchmarks has really helped us steer students toward the preparation strategies they need. From what I have seen from the NBME, if you remember, Desalyn, when you took step one, when you get that NBME report, there's a gray box, a big rectangle that gives that range that's plus or minus 8 from where your score sits in the middle. If you were to take it 100%, 100 times, the mean would be the middle of that range. We will still see that box, that range, and we will still see the passing benchmark, whether it's 194, 196. NBME has also said they may look at adjusting the score this year, but they will give us that passing benchmark, and then we will see your box in relation to that. So if it's well to the right of the box, we know you're comfortably passing. But if you're overlapping, we know that there's a chance that you may not pass the test. And that's what will drive advising, what will drive hopefully students' response to practice exams.
Nice. Well, thank you very much. That really helped enlighten me, and I know other students will appreciate that information as well. So thank you. I think those are all the questions I have for now. Thanks for joining us, Dr. Hubner.
Anytime. Thanks so much.